still watching The Greatest Show, this is your greatest show. Make sure you help us click the subscribe button, share, and help us grow. That's what's up. Do something for us, man. So what's good? What are we saying next?
A Twitter user came out and said she was actually sharing her experience with her ex. And in doing so, she was now giving an advice to women that sometimes a man can dump you, not because you don't love him enough, but because you do too much, because you love him too much. She never mentioned the things that she did for her ex that might seem she was doing too much. But the point she is saying is, a man can actually dump a woman for loving him too much. And that got me really confused. Like, I don't know.
For loving him too much.
Yeah, man. Maybe she said she was doing too much. Like, look, don't play all those, don't play the role of a wife instead of a girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and blah, blah, blah. But she never actually came out to tell us the things that she did.
What does she mean by don't put your eggs
in? No,
like,
don't play the way when you're still a girlfriend, don't play the role of a wife, blah, blah, blah. Don't go extra mile.
Have multiple partners.
Not that. Don't go extra mile. Like, be cautious of the kind of things, like the length you're willing to go for your partner. I understand that. But the fact that she said, the thing that I took out of that was like, she said, a man can actually dump a woman for loving him too much.
For loving him too much.
I don't understand it.
You can look at it in both ways.
Okay.
One, maybe the guy is not too into her. Maybe he wasn't into her. Maybe he's not too serious about that individual.
Yeah, that's true.
Other part is about maybe sometimes when you get things thrown at you too much, like in your faces, maybe she's like all over the place.
Maybe she's too clingy.
Where are you?
Yeah, that can be like a red flag or something.
The thing is, you being clingy doesn't mean you love somebody. I personally think she needs to check herself.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing is, as a person, I don't want a woman that calls me 7 times in a day.
What you doing? Are you back at home?
I don't want it.
That's a mess.
You still in studio?
And you do it. See where the problem is at. You never said. You said for loving into doing too much. Def, you are doing too much. If you are all over me, you are doing too much.
You have to give the guy some space.
For instance, we're in this show and baby's like calling me, calling my phone. I'm like, if I don't take call, like we have a problem. Like, I might get home, she be like, I've been calling you. Where was you at? Maybe I was in a meeting with my boss and I couldn't.
That sounds like insecurity, man.
Sure, you understand.
That's what I'm saying.
So I personally do not think a man would dump any woman for loving him too much.
That's a red flag. Right?
If the man likes the woman, if the man is in love with the woman,
but
he wouldn't dump a lady just because the lady is showing too much
interest.
But now, coming from the point of getting into somebody's space, like not allowing the person to breathe, like that if when your man goes to work, he's at work.
Yes.
So you should allow that moment, let that moment breathe, and get to know. Okay, I think by now he should be back from work, and then send him a text. While he's at work, you can send him some text messages, just to let him know that you're thinking about him or something, but not like constantly calling, like
eating, asking me the same thing. Like a whole lot of girls think asking you, have you eaten 1 million times in a day makes them care.
It shows that you're affectionate.
It doesn't. See, a whole lot of things that some women, I wouldn't want to generalize because I think there will be a backlash from me on that. A whole lot of women think the things that men don't give a fuck about is what they think men want.
Like what?
Like, for instance, being clingy.
Nah, that's
being all over a man.
That's enough.
Like 90% of men don't want their women. Don't be all over me. Like, I don't want to
give a brother a space.
For instance, I'm at work and my woman wants to come and see me, and she hasn't gotten my consent. I haven't told you to come over.
She just come. She
You
just
just come. You're like, you're just passing by. No. You can't do that. This is my office. You can't come to work without my consent. A whole lot of people like just want to like, for instance, okay, we are not living together, right? You want to come.
But
over.
what if she thought about bringing you like a lunch?
But the thing, why can't there should be like a consent, an agreement? You can come, you cannot come.
She should have put a call through first.
That's what I'm saying.
But what if you're not answering the call?
Send a text.
That's true.
If I don't reply the text, that means I am fucking busy. What if she comes around and maybe I'm in the middle of a meeting that's going to last 3 hours?
True.
And then she comes sit at this reception. She would definitely want me to like take an excuse from the meeting and come see her. Office policy, I cannot do that. That means if I don't take that excuse, that means I'm not caring. That means I don't respect her.
True.
So you see where the problem starts?
Yeah.
See, a whole lot of people, it's just about you understanding your man, understand the circumstances surrounding everything, his work, his beliefs, his everything. Like you said, respect his space.
Respect his space.
But if we check it this way, maybe the relationship is new. Maybe they in an early stage of the relationship. So maybe the girl is doing too much. But if you love your partner, you can be like, yo, babe, let's check, let's rearrange or restructure things. That if I'm busy, give me my time, my space.
Yeah.
And if I'm not busy, these are the certain periods that I'm not going to be busy. You can come through and you can rearrange stuff and move on from there. But I guess the individual is not really in love with the woman, because you're always gonna struggle for like to make things work.
Yeah.
You just can't let it go that way because she's doing too much. You can be like, you know what I'm saying? I believe the guy he wasn't really in love with the woman.
What if he has talked about it over and over and again? She doesn't listen.
If it's a new relationship, maybe they're in their early stage of the relationship, then the guy's at fault.
How?
Because he didn't give her enough time.
Well, she didn't state. She didn't say if it was.
But if it's an
early
old
stages of their
relationship, if they've been there for years and all that, that means the girl is too clingy, like you said.
The earlier stage is always like the
that.
sweetest,
Yeah.
the most rosy.
But the thing, you have to consider the guy too, because a whole lot of people like myself, I don't care if the relationship is just a month or a week. I see one red flag.
The older you get, the
less drama you want to deal with.
Yeah.
You don't know his story, things he's been through. Maybe he's just saying that whatever that girl was doing, he was saying it in somebody else that maybe he has had an encounter with. And nah. I know how this ends. I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah, but I guess love is about being tolerant to your partner. It's not just about you.
Yeah.
Maybe she was brought up in that way. Maybe she encountered a past relationship wasn't really good, and she was trying to hold on to the new one.
Yeah,
you get me? Trying to be caring and all that. Though at times it can be like uncomfortable when a woman is all over you.
It is.
That's when you want to run. But as a man, if you're matured enough, then you can be like, okay, let's work things out. Babe, we can do it this way. You get me? Then you give her a chance to change.
I think sometimes it's about men when they are ready.
Yeah.
Some are not really ready, so therefore they wouldn't invest their emotion into it.
Sure, yeah, that's true.
So at least if probably from a woman's point of view, you should be able to understand and deduce if this person is willing to take it, like, into something more serious, right? So, but coming from what that lady has just said, that means the lady, because these are like signs of insecurity, meaning the lady is expecting too much,
too soon.
You're expecting too much, and maybe the guy is just taking his time, or maybe the guy just wants to smash and run.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Sure.
He might just he has had it, and
I just want to bounce,
and he's done. He's gone. So that could have been another angle. points, to clarify and make. But what did she say again? Like,
she just said, women should don't play the role of a wife instead while you're still a girlfriend.
Yeah, and she said something. She mentioned something about don't put all of your eggs.
All your eggs. Like maybe she's talking about.
Maybe that's what the guy too is doing. He doesn't want to.
Or maybe she was talking about don't put all your emotions into it.
Yeah. Sorry, the headline was like,
a man can dump you for loving him too much.
I don't agree with that though.
I don't too.
I mean, if the man likes you, every man, we need love.
We need love. we want somebody.
Love.
Everybody wants. Every man wants a woman to love him. With love comes a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Respect, being loyal, being
exactly.
a whole lot. If a woman gives you that, man, I'm sticking.
You'll be happy to go back home.
Yeah. So you get it. Peace. We want peace. A man stays where he finds peace.
When he knows that there's a loving wife at home. I'm happy to go home.
Yeah.
Not the ones that they have to when you're away. They're always on the call, like where you at, babe, when you coming home, and when you get home, they give you help.
These are insecurity.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. She's only interested in knowing because you're absent. Your absence because you're absent. Makes her wants to know much about. She's in her head. She's thinking, maybe he's with somebody else. That insecurity, that absence is driving her nut. So once you back again, she's happy that you back. But at the end of the day, she'll now bring a attitude, a negative attitude. So in your mind, you're thinking, I'm away. You're acting like you really care. You're missing me. Now I'm back. Showing me help. So that's a weird type of woman to be with.
He just wants to be sure.
And I think I think no matter how faithful you are as a man to a woman, I'm generalizing now.
Yeah.
The woman still, in some little part of herself, still thinks that you are seeing some other woman.
Always.
They always think that.
Always.
No, I guess.
So should that be like a natural insecurity that is a default setting in women?
I don't think it's natural with them.
Not
it
all
depends.
Women,
not all.
Some that even though
now, if we have like a majority that, then
they always feel that insecurity.
They feel that insecurity, like no matter how faithful you are.
I think they know too. Like men are attracted to what we see. So every now and then I go out, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see 100 women 1 million times.
So she knows
better than my wife.
It depends. The mind of that individual, the woman, like your absence can make her not if she's insecure, or if she's really, really if she's
into herself. You mean?
Like the man is not around the woman. Like if she's matured enough. Her mind is secured, like an independent woman. Maybe she's busy doing something else.
Of course,
she doesn't have time for okay, babes, you're gonna be around. Then if you're around, you're around. But if you're not around, your absence will not make her go nut. But the ones that the idle ones, those are the ones that really acts that way because they have nothing doing. Maybe she's busy painting her nails and she's just alone watching DVDs and TVs and all that.
An idle man is a devil's workshop.
And then let's not forget the fact that I'm generalizing now for real. No matter how mature a woman is, like Tbon said, every woman tends to be insecure. You know why? They understand this nature of men being attracted to what they see. Even if she's not going nuts, she has that ability to be insecure, to feel insecure. That is why they need a reassurance every now and then. You understand? They want you to reassure them that, babe, you are the only one.
Yeah, I get that.
You understand? But the fact that she might not act like she's insecure, but deep down,
actions
every time especially if you're like a good-looking woman, you're rich, you get it.
There was a time, I won't lie to you, there was a time I saw a jacket in the store.
Okay.
And my lady, my ex, was with me she was present. So I tried on the jacket and I liked it. And I wanted to pay for it. She was like, nah. And I looked in the mirror and the guy was there. I'm like,
I'm
this
just
looks
doing
good on me. And she was like, nah. I'm like, nah, what? I'll pay for it. Then I got the jacket. And there was another time, I walked in, another woman, I walked into our house. Like, she was living in this busy environment, like a posh environment. That is, was it Victoria? Like Victoria Station in England. That's some expensive, like, for you to have a house in such neighborhood, you're paying a whole lot of money. So I walked into a house. I had a Nino jacket suit. So I walked in. She was like, this is too much. I'm like, what do you mean this is too much? She didn't like it. She was like,
but you're looking fly. You're looking good.
I'm like, come on, man.
Like, check me out. Like, I'm dope.
And you know what?
You feel good about yourself. You should rock it.
She's jamming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, so you playing that game again? Because me, I know what's up. Like, I know this looks good on me, and this is not too much for me just coming to your place. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, this is too much. I'm like, this is not too much.
Why she tripping? Like, why she?
Because they want you to wear like something baggy so your shape, especially when
so
you
they don't know. So that women don't. That's what I'm saying.
That was why I said I agree with you.
Yeah.
If they have their way
in a little corner of their mind, they feel insecure. Like women. That's my point. Is no matter how faithful you think you are, she's thinking you're cheating.
Yeah. If women have it their way, they'll lock us all up in the house. They'll go nowhere.
Yeah.
But then again, no woman would want a useless man.
Like, okay, so we saw this movie, right? The man was complaining. The husband was in the SWAT.
Okay.
You saw the movie too. And I forgotten what's this guy's name. We saw the movie together. The woman was saying, your job doesn't give you the time to have attention for me and our child. So the man quits the job
and stays at home.
And she's like, so what do you want to do now?
The woman is not asking, like, what do you want to do?
So what do you want to do? You said my job does not give me time for you. Now I quit that job. You're still asking me what do I want to do? What exactly do you want me to do?
No woman wants a useless man.
But they still don't want a man that's too busy. They still don't want you to be busy.
I don't know. Women are fucking confused. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I like this E&K Crochet Designs.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it is dope. I've been looking at it all day. What's up?
E&K,
right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, someone gifted me.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it's looking good. Thank you guys for complimenting.
Yeah, it's looking
like, 18. I got you.
18, yeah.
we got you.
So this is actually from E&K Crochet Design.
Whoa.
You know, she gifted me, like, and I was like, I'm gonna rock it today.
Yeah, she doing it. Right?
It's been a while that she gave me though, but I was just like, let me look a little bit. Like let me feel good today.
Yeah,
that's it. I had to.
And a good job.
Apparently, rain is falling. You know, and
it's handmade, right?
Yeah, that's the most interesting thing about her design. She does it herself. I mean, all of her.
So you can
all of her stuff. She makes them like she makes bra for women, I guess, and she does like a sweatshirt.
Wow.
You know, with wool.
Wow.
Nice
and yeah, she's just a young lady who's in the university.
Put her name out there so that people can check her out.
Yeah. E&K Crochet Design. E&K Crochet Design.
Check her out on our Instagram or on our TikTok. Please support her.
Yeah, if you want something like this or probably something, she can make something like this. I think I've seen some of her catalog as well. Whoa. She can make something like this, but it's just going to take it's going to take a while. Okay. So you have to be patient. You know, it's like having that bespoke. You know, just for you. It's a limited edition. It's just for you alone. Like, so you can go get it if you like. Yeah, but she has like you guys can get some as well.
Sure. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So if you like this and you want to holla, just holla at us.
E&K.
We'll link you up.
Yeah, you see the link.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Cool.